How do you spend your days when you're living off-grid in the middle of the national forest on an old gold mine?
Today, we're building this willow fence. We're interleaving willows that naturally grow by the streams here in the mountains and making a hedgerow that becomes this living fence that will surround the road to our property.
All right, so today we're going to be harvesting some of this willows from the side of the road, and we're going to try to be building a hedgerow up along some of the property lines. What you can do is these willows propagate through cutting, basically. So when they break off and they flow down a stream, they will embed in the shore, and wherever you have water, then what they want to do is just kind of root in and they start to grow. So the idea is to cut them off. We're going to tap them in the ground and weave them into a fence, and then they'll grow properly into a kind of a shaped natural fence for us. So Cabin Chick here is just cutting some of these off, and so we're just going to trim them off, and we'll show you how we go ahead and plant them here in a minute. All right, so we've basically cleared out a bunch from the side of the road, and this is stuff the county's going to have to do anyway, so you can see the difference from where we trimmed it off and what's hanging out on the road. So we'll probably trim back all of these bushes over the next couple of days and clean this up so it's also a community service and the road's clear. Okay, here's the first section of fence. We're starting at the end property line, and basically just weaving together. We trim off the lower limbs and then just weave them together in this 45-degree crosshatch pattern. And then every 8 feet or so, I'm putting a vertical one. So our next 8-foot section is there. And what's great by starting by the water is that these actually will all kind of grow together over time and become one plant. And so this will be a great water source to feed the entire hedgerow as we go down the road. All right, so she just cross basket weaves, I guess the best way to describe it. I think you got to go behind that one you just went in front of. Right? Yeah. Yep. And so once she has the weave, so all we're doing is using this kind of chisel and a hammer, so then you have to dig a hole. And that's just about the right diameter for one of these willow twigs. And you just jam them in there. And then once they're woven, you can tie them together every so often, and just to kind of keep it together.
Another fun afternoon here up on the gold mine, and we're not going to finish this fence today. We'll be working on this project kind of all summer long, and just when we get a break from working on the roof or doing structural work, we'll come out and plant some more willows, and eventually we'll have the whole road surrounded by this hedgerow, and it'll be a pretty, beautiful thing. Didn't cost us any money, just our time, and we get to shape nature into something that's beautiful, and we can enjoy it for the next 20 or 30 years. Thanks for watching.